All right, welcome back, my artist friends. So this week I'm going to do something a little different. Normally I do the Mid-Journey thing and kind of get into styles and all kinds of things and tools. Anyway, this week I'm going to jump into AI video. And we're going to go with a app is it an app? No, it's a site, I guess. Anyway, it's free. It does amazing quality, and it's worth checking out. I know that other one that's in beta, and they keep throwing stuff up that's getting everyone all crazy. This isn't that. This is free. This is something you can use today. So let's get into it and check it out. All right. Oh, you son of a gun. All right. First, what we're going to do is a quick how to use this. You head over to the website app, like app, app.haiper.ai. Haiper. I don't know. Haiper. Anyway, head over there. You're going to set up an account. Basic stuff. You can use your Google or your Facebook, I think, and create an account really quick. You should be done with it in like 15 seconds. And then you get to go in and you can see this this basic UI with selections at the top. And you can create a video with prompting, HD. You can animate your image, which I really like because you're grabbing stuff from Mid-Journey or whatever, and you're using that as your source and making that into a video. You can repaint your video. I didn't have a lot of success with that. Stuff was jumping all over. And then there's create with the text prompt, which is the same as create video with text, except it's not HD. So we're sticking with the HD. And then the other thing is the animate your image. Same thing, upload an image, but it's not creating an HD version. And then extend your video is coming soon. That looks really interesting. So let's start out with our basics. We know how to prompt. Let's go to create a video with text in the HD version. And actually, the HD version, I've tried the low res one, and it's not as good. It's kind of jumpy, and it's not only smaller resolution. There's something else going on in there. Anyway, we're going to do this. And down here, you get a little place to put your prompt in and some presets. I don't know. I think it's like pre-built prompting for old film, watercolor, cyberpunk, all that stuff. I'm going to stay away from that. I'm just going to paste in a prompt that I had, and let's get rid of... I pulled this out of a prompt I had from Mid-Journey, and let's just create. And now we wait. Now it just it gets queued into the thing, and then... All right, so we threw our... Where's the camera? We threw our prompt into that little window. Had to wait a little bit. I've been hitting this thing all weekend, and today is the first day I've had to wait so long. So I guess people are starting to find this. Here is our rendering. So it was what was it? It was whitewater rafting in the style of Cole. Just basically this. So let's talk about the limitation. I keep looking over here. Let's talk about the limitations. Right now, it renders out 2-second videos, HD, and that's kind of where you're at. But you can see this is like pretty cool work. We're getting something out of it. All right, so that's the basics, how to use it. Let me show you what I got from it. All right, here we go. So here are some examples I got from straight up prompting, just throwing in, and I was keep looking over here. I was grabbing prompts from that I had used in Mid-Journey, not the images, just the prompts, because they were already kind of built, and I wanted to compare it against. And I was getting really similar things to what I got out of Mid-Journey. So let's play this and see some of the stuff. I mean, it's interesting. Like some of the renders are, why isn't that going on? Okay, some of the renders are just identical to what you get out of Midjourney, but like on the first frame, I find as the animation progresses, it gets softer and gets a little wild. That being said, these movies that you can make, you're limited to 2 seconds at the moment. And so we're kind of at that stage where it's a little too quick for using it in production. But it says on the website that coming soon, it's going to be 4 seconds. But look at this stuff. I mean, especially that doll. It was like a Rankin type render that I put into the quote. And, you know, that's kind of what I was getting out of Midjourney, that same look. All of these were kind of like, especially this one, that girl standing in front of the muscle car. That's almost identical to what I got from Midjourney. I kind of shocked to be. I mean, it's softer. It doesn't have the detail, but the look of it was, you know, I compared it to the images that I rendered with that prompt, and pretty close. The thing that I have with AI video, and I always have, and that's why I haven't really jumped into it, is one, once things start moving, you lose volume. Like volume kind of comes in and out, and you know, you can see in like, let's see, an example here would be, I mean, her eyes kind of go crazy. This shoe kind of like the sizing of it gets a little off. Obviously the faces on the monster and the kid, the volume just doesn't stay. That's one thing that's kind of bugged me and why I haven't jumped into AI video. The other thing is, as it progresses from the first frame, it also seems to get softer, like you start to lose detail. And it's always had this feel of, you know, back in the 90s, 80s, there was a video by Michael Jackson, and I can't remember. I'm not a Michael Jackson fan, sorry. Sorry if I just lost some subscribers. But he had a video where it's one head, and it warp transitions from one face to the next, to the next, and the next. And it was like a big visual effects breakthrough at the time. And that's what this stuff feels like. It feels like there's like maybe, so let's break this down. All right, so we've got 30 frames per second it's rendering, and we get 2 seconds. So essentially we get 60 frames. I feel like it's probably rendering 5 keyframe. Like this is what it looks like. I'm not saying this how it would. It's like it renders 5 keyframes spread across that 2 seconds, and then warp transitions between them. Like that's the feel you get. You get this warpy feel. You don't get this animation feel. I don't think Pixar's got anything to worry about yet, right at the moment. I mean, it's really cool what it does, but I'm just saying, like, that's the look I get from AI video. And a lot of times it's not even coherent. It's like things are coming in and out of space, but it's this warpy birthing of elements and things like that. But this is getting really good. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. So these examples are from straight up prompting. So you should try that. Okay. All right. Let's get to the next part. All right. So this next image was a render out of Midjourney. This is stuff you guys are going to like because it's animating the images that you're getting out of Midjourney, using those as a base. So, and you just go to the use image for video thing in Haiper. And you upload your image and you can prompt it and let it rip. I think this was unprompted. No. I put Scandinavian Fishing Village. along with the image. So this is what it gave me. And I was kind of disappointed. I was like, that's just a basic move, like flat move within After Effects. That's nothing that we can't do anywhere else. I was like, that's just panning, maybe creating some more and doing a pan. That did nothing. So I was a little disappointed at that at first. So what I did was, I was like, well, let's see if I can force it to do something with a little film knowledge. And what I did was I Scandinavian village, and then I put a pan, because that's a camera movement, and I added the word parallax. I was like, so what parallax is that the things further away from the camera are moving slower than things that are closer to the camera. I was like, I wonder if it's going to understand parallax. And let's take a look. Oh, look at that. It nailed it. Nailed it. Again, this is something you could do in After Effects with a 3D camera and cutting things out. But this is pretty cool. And it added a lighting effect, maybe a cloud's going over, something like that. But wow, I was kind of shocked. I was like, okay, now we're converting our images more into a 3D space. And what I was really looking at too was like this house. You can see the parallax. It's not just a parallax of like these mountain ranges in the back, or those clouds. I think those are mountain range in the back to the houses. But it's also, look at this house and how this orange one and how it's revealed by this green one. And that's the parallax. That's the difference in speed, because the orange one is a little bit further back than the green one. And it kind of, all of this complex geometry, it kind of nailed it. Pretty cool. And this is the worst it's going to be. It's only going to get better from here. But I thought this was just a phenomenal job. Again, it still has that kind of warp transition feel to it. It's not holding, but hey, look at how quickly like Midjourney came from version 3 to 6 and what we have now. I mean, a year from now, this is probably going to be ridiculous. But, and look at, even the reflections are getting the correct parallax. That is just pretty cool. It's still a little too short to use for anything. I mean, if you were doing an establishing shot, that's kind of short. It's short for the speed of the camera. And that's something I got to talk about too, is looking at all the examples on the website and everything I rendered. I rendered a lot on this weekend. Is movement is really slow. It's slow camera movement, slow action, slow everything. And, that definitely has a dramatic feel, but it's something there's no way to get a fast action video out of this. So that was pretty cool. So it understands camera movements in its prompting. Now, here are a bunch of other Midjourney images that I kind of prompted for. Some of that, like that cheeseburger, it took me a couple times to get that. I just really wanted the melting cheese, and eventually it got it. It was pretty cool. I love this mid-century ski resort, because you see this person by the couch just kind of drops away. It understood caustics. That woman in the swimming pool. Caustics are those lines that you see at the bottom of a swim or inside water, and basically it's because the surface of the water isn't flat, so the light is focused in more areas, and you get that webby type of thing. But that was very interesting to me, that the caustics, the continuity of them stuck, like they didn't pop all over the place. Yeah, you see right, the person behind the couch just kind of drops out of it. That gooey cheese is awesome. This rat woman, cryptid taxidermy thing, kind of loses its volume, so it is what it is. But again, this is the first iteration of this tool that I've seen. So getting some really cool stuff, and this is all based off of Midjourney. I think when we go to the 4 seconds, I think 4 seconds is really going to give us usable stuff that, I could start putting into videos and start using in production. But yeah, really cool. I did run, I attempted to run some of this through Topaz's video AI to slow it down, but it didn't work out well. It's just a little jumpy. It doesn't clean it up completely that we need. But I think we should be really excited about this stuff. That gooey cheese too, there were a couple times where elements would just pop into frame, like a hand would like reach in, and I was like, I didn't prompt for that. But you rerun it and it kind of gets rid of it. As you can see, there's something on the top that's bouncing up and down. But yeah, what are you gonna do? This stuff's pretty cool, and we can clean up these areas in Photoshop or in After Effects. But yeah, exciting stuff. I mean, this is AI video, and this is free right now. I don't think it's going to be free forever. If you want to mess with it, head over to their website, get in there, start messing around. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Bring your Midjourney artwork to life. Hey guys, thanks for joining me this week. Yeah, I've been slow to jump into the AI video thing because, the look is so stylized, and you can definitely look at it and say, oh, that's AI video. So I've avoided it, and, it's got that mushy look. Anyway, we talked about that. I love what's happening now, and, it's amazing. Anyway, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, buy some merch. Get over to Discord. We got a great group going on. And, I have a channel that's just freebies that I give out that kind of go along with all this stuff. And, anything I can do to push creativity and, just learning about art. And, AI is a great way to do that. So until next week,